Okay, I had received some help from people. Um, I got a little financial assistance through Friends Network, and I want to thank a couple of people. They helped me as much as my own family between two different individuals. Um, I can't make any money at all, and I feel like I'm a victim of crime in that being prevented from being able to get a job is associated to crime. So yesterday I had a man come up behind me and stop and talk to me on Martin Luther King near the Grow Bank, which is coincidentally a place where a bus stop is, and there were things that looked like drug paraphernalia, which it could have been something else, but I thought it was, unless I don't know what it is, because I don't do drugs at all, even at all. So I don't know what needles, or if it is. It was someone that suggested it might have been nursing things, baby nursing things, which I'm not sure. It looked like there was rolling papers and along it was some things. Right there, a man came by on a bicycle and started talking to me. It seemed friendly and nice, like he was checking on me, but then he kind of let me know a warning that they got some money off of me, and they did. So I want to suggest, please do not send money to people using these electronic email money sent over that. I was exploited, and they got the remainder of that balance by maybe either through my phone or through Wi-Fi. Actually physically taking a hold of the phone, finding a photo. It's a scannable information you can use on a register through your phone. So I'm being targeted, I believe, by organized crime in a big way, where they really have to just bleed me out of life. And I am also, he warned me that he would bill me every time I try to contact. Apparently I may get money later on, and this crime group is going to bill me for every time I try to reach Angie Burdett. And I want you to know that I've known Angie Burdett since she was 18 years old, and there are times when she's been aloof and out of my life. But I have women that disappeared out of my life. So even her own family member, a family member on his Facebook account, is very pro anti-trafficking. And I am concerned for her, and I wanted her to stay in contact with me because she is very gorgeous, very beautiful. I am not trying to reel her back in from her partner, but apparently there is some people who are going to bill me if I try to contact and check on Angie Burdett's well-being, which I refuse, and I consider that a criminal thing. That's extortion. So he came up behind me yesterday and threatened me that way. I have been targeted so bad by the mechanic shop, and I believe, being targeted tremendously by organized crime. All right, I'm sorry. So I had an issue that happened with, I got Dawn Fulford. I have not actually seen her, but someone sent an email saying she's fine. I haven't seen her. Someone had came up and said never contact her again, and I did. I left her alone for a very long time, but she is not online anymore. And also, I want to say, I don't like people controlling my life and feeling that they own my life. I'm not for sale. My body cannot be sold for organs at all, because apparently there is a organized crime group that feels that they own every part of me like I'm a slave, and only they just try to extort money out of me in every possible way imaginable, in creative, super creative, imaginative ways to extort money from me in every possible way. But like the truck mechanic shop, as I reported it raped me so bad I am so angry and so venomous. I'm unable to get a job. So I've lost a lot of money last year. I was unable to get a job, lost my home. FEMA sent me money and I burned it up waiting to try to get work. Then the money I invested in the truck repair, that's $10,000 that I ended up spending, only to be told by a group of people, an individual, single individual told me, suggested sell your truck to a salvage yard, and that's only $500. $10,000 invested in the truck. To me, that is a group of people trying to hide a tremendous crime, and my hands are tied. And and my family says we can't store the vehicle. We can't store anything of yours. That's horrible, and I have been trying to get something done. Now, there was a young lady named Ashley that I met at Skipper Smokehouse in 2006. We dated a few times, made love a number of times, within a short time, probably 3 or 4 times. And I used to go to rainbow gatherings, and I was an organizer. I never used drugs. They have a group of people who do alternative 60s type group of people, camping festival. I never used any drugs, so I didn't ask her to come unless I'm unaware of. Anyhow, I don't remember. She shows up at the gathering and surprises me. We make love in the tent, and she leaves. 2 people come behind her, 2 women, and they want to store stuff, and it's a little tiny tent. I used the tiny tent to set up a very large teepee, and I set up my teepee. I never see her again from then on. A guy in the morning comes up, a young man, red hair, short. He was young then. It's 2006. Smacks me on the hands and like a high five, and basically he says something about Ashley. This is a girl that I had posted on my Facebook account, and I have never seen her since. I don't know her. I met her in Lakeland. She took me to her house one time to meet her family. I might have got her pregnant. She had 2 men, previous relationships with 2 men who threatened her life, according to her. So I'm very scared for her. So I've had a number of women who have had problems. I am never able to reach them again. And I'm very scared for these ladies. That's all.